from contemporary art to ancient artifacts. These private collections are hidden from the public eye. Welcome back, everyone. When billionaires collect, they don't use shelves. They build entire museums. And what's inside is priceless. Here are the top 10 private museums owned by billionaires. Number 10, the Jack and May Bloomberg Art Collection. Jack Mayer Bloomberg was a self-made billionaire who founded the financial media company Bloomberg LP. In his spare time, he's collected art for decades, amassing a collection valued in the hundreds of millions. While most of the pieces in his collection remain undisclosed, there are a few that have been shown in public from time to time, such as a bronze sculpture of George Washington by French sculptor Auguste Rodin, as well as works by artists like Jeff Koons and Paul Gogh. His collection is widely regarded as one of the best in the world. But since it's not open to the public, we can only get a sneak peek at select pieces through publications that have interviewed him, or with very rare access to his home. 9. The Steve Wynn Collection. Steve Wynn is a billionaire and entrepreneur best known as the founder of software giant Micro Focus International. But did you know that he's also an avid collector of fine art? His private collection is said to be worth over $100 million and features pieces from some of the most renowned artists in history, including Picasso, Dalí, and Warhol. A self-described collector since he was 13 years old, Wynn says that acquiring pieces for his collection is an ongoing passion. He told the art newspaper in 2018 that he could still spend $500 million on art. Without repeating himself, it's not all painting and sculpture either. Wynn has also acquired several rare books in recent years, including an original copy of Leonardo da Vinci's Book of Hours, which he purchased for $9.4 million at auction in 2017. With such an extensive collection, it is no wonder that Wynn keeps it all in his private museum located in his hometown of Monaco. The building was originally built in 1651 and once served as a royal palace, before being converted into a museum to house Wynn's vast collection. Sadly, the private nature of this museum means that it's not open to the general public, but private viewings are sometimes granted to serious collectors and art enthusiasts. 8. The Punta della Dogana. This museum may not be called the billionaire's name, but we all know who's behind it. François Pinault is a French billionaire businessman and the founder of luxury goods company PPR. In 2006, he opened the Punta della Dogana to showcase his extensive art collection. But instead of putting his name on it, he decided to keep it unnamed. Despite its anonymous exterior, the museum is home to more than 900 pieces of contemporary art, as well as an additional 3,000 historical items. Some notable pieces in the collection include works by Pablo Picasso, Andy Warhol, and Jeff Koons. The museum is located in a former customs building on the Grand Canal in Venice, Italy, with over 18,000 square feet of exhibition space. It's one of the largest museums dedicated to contemporary art in Europe. The museum is closed to the general public, but private viewings are available by appointment only. 7. The David Collection. The David Collection is a private museum founded by American billionaire John Katzenberg. It houses over 2,000 historical artifacts from around the world, including John's late father, Paul Katzimontides, who instilled in him a love of history and art from an early age. Although the collection is worth an estimated $500 million, it's not open to the public, although special viewings are occasionally granted to VIPs. Many of the collection's pieces have never been exhibited before, and some are believed to be one of a kind. The museum is located in a private estate in Manhattan and is staffed by a team of historians and curators who are responsible for preserving and showcasing the collection's many treasures. No. 6. The Eli and Edythe Broad Collection. The Broad Collection is a private museum founded by billionaire developer Eli Broad. It houses over 2,000 pieces of contemporary art, including works by Andy Warhol, Jeff Koons, and Cindy Sherman. The museum is located in downtown Los Angeles and features a unique design, with 2 levels of underground galleries below a 6-story office tower. One of the standout features of the museum is its collection of post-war and contemporary art, which includes pieces by some of the most renowned artists of our time. The museum is not open to the public, but special exhibitions are occasionally held. Number 5. The Peter Norton Family Museum. Peter Norton is a billionaire businessman who founded the software company Norton Antivirus. In his spare time, he's amassed a vast collection of fine art, which he displays in his private museum located in his hometown of Hobe Sound, Florida. The museum is not open to the public, but private viewings are occasionally granted to VIPs. According to reports, the collection is worth at least $300 million and features works by some of the most famous artists in history, including Vincent van Gogh, Claude Monet, and Pablo Picasso. No. 4. The Peggy and David Rockefeller Collection. This collection is one of the most comprehensive and valuable private art collections in the world, with over 1,500 paintings, sculptures, photographs, and other works of art. It spans from the 18th century to today. Some of the most notable pieces in the collection include a painting of King Philip II of Spain by Anthony van Dyck, a sculpture of Venus by French artist Auguste Rodin, and a photograph of Mao Zedong by German artist Andreas Gursky. The collection is currently being held at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City and will eventually be donated to the museum. Until then, it's not open to the public. No. 3. The Royal Ontario Museum's Leonard Collection. This museum is home to a vast collection of contemporary art, including works by Andy Warhol, Jasper Johns, and Roy Lichtenstein. The collection was donated to the ROM by Canadian billionaire businessman Kenneth Thompson, who passed away in 2016. The collection is not open to the public, but private viewings are occasionally granted to VIPs. No. 2. The Paul G. Allen Family Collection. Paul G. Allen was a billionaire businessman and co-founder of Microsoft. In his spare time, he amassed an impressive collection of art, which is now being managed by the Paul G. Allen Family Collection. The collection includes works by some of the most famous artists in history, including Vincent van Gogh, Claude Monet, and Pablo Picasso. The collection is not open to the public, but private viewings are occasionally granted to VIPs. No. 1. The Menil Collection. The Menil Collection is a private museum founded by John and Dominique de Menil. It's home to over 17,000 pieces of art from around the world, including paintings, sculptures, photographs, and new media. Some of the most notable pieces in the collection include a painting of Paul Cézanne's studio, as well as works by other post-impressionist artists, such as Henri Matisse and Georges Braque. The museum is located in Houston, Texas, and is open to the public free of charge. However, visitors must make an appointment in advance. The museum is closed on Mondays and major holidays. Thank you for watching. Which of these private museums would you love to visit? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.